right? So guys, I have a question for you. Money. When I mention this word, what comes to your mind? Guys, what are your associations when you speak and when you hear this word money? Raman, I gave you the word money. You need to give me some association which you have with this word money. Association which you have with this word money. Job, rest. Okay, great associations. Guys, now I would like to ask you, and we will speak today about the future. So we will speak about money is a means for getting some opportunities. But money, okay, great. So money is means. Speaking about these opportunities, as you put it, may you tell me what kind of opportunities are being opened for you when you have a lot of money? What kind of opportunities, which opportunities are being opened to you when you have a lot of money? Okay, a high quality of life. Carefree life. Roman waiting. Uh, Roman, how can you use will plus can in one sentence? Как вы можете использовать фразу will can в одном предложении? Is it possible? Mhm. What can you use instead? But if you want to say я смогу, how can you use it in English? Roman, could in the past. Let me write it down for you. Speaking about this verb can. In the past, you have could. In present, you have can. In the future, you have be able to. Oh, yeah. Surprise. Speaking about the past, we use the word could. For example, I could shave my face yesterday, but I didn't do it because I was too lazy. In present, you use the word can. So when you say, for example, I can drive a car in the present, but in the future, if you want to say something using can, you need to say, I will be able to snowboard, will be able to snowboard in different. And Roman, I have one question more for you. The word, I'm sorry, на самоанском вы написали, mountains. What is mountains? It's in Samoan language. Я проверил, это на самоанском. Maybe you meant mountains, like горы, like mountains. I think you meant this one. So check the spelling. So speaking about this verb can, it has three forms. In the past, you use could. In present, you use can. In the future, you use be able to, usually. And now I have a question for you. We spoke about money, but we have started from money. Now I have a question for you about this verb can. This is a modal verb. Он не меняется. It's a modal verb. Do you know any other modal verbs in English language? Must. Oh, Roman, you are mistaken. Like it's not a modal verb. Would agree. Must agree. Okay. May agree. Okay. Guys, give me some sentences. I would like to ask you to give me a sentence using this word must. Can you give me an example? How can we use this word must in a sentence? Give me a sentence. Give me an example. Roman, can you be more specific? Roman, it is a little bit incorrect. I must use my car to get to work. I must use my car to get to work. Guys, any other examples? And Yuri, may I ask you, how can you translate your phrase "I must go to work"? Как вы ее переведете? But not идти, I mean ходить. Okay, great. Guys, give me any phrase as you told me this verb, I mean modal verb may. Can you give me any phrase with this may? Eat my ray tonight, okay. Guys, but I think this phrase is a little bit simple for you. You seem to me like elementary guys. You need to be much more interesting. Maybe I must do homework. Aha, Yuri, but you have used two words, must and may. Cheater. Guys, give me something more interesting. Когда вы слышите слово «возможно», like «может быть», вам и правда приходит в голову вариант «возможно, сегодня вечером пойдет дождь» или «возможно, мне нужно сделать домашнюю работу». Guys, be more creative. Возможно, я женюсь сегодня. Possible, why not? So, guys, give me something more interesting than this. No, Yuri, it's possible. But when you use maybe, звучит так, как будто вы сомневаетесь. Maybe I must do my homework. И вы пропустили слово my homework. It's possible. You can use two models in one sentence. Я просто говорил про то, что эта фраза слишком простая. Too simple for you. I wanted you to give me something more interesting. For example, like Roman did it now. Woman, только не which, а who, washes windows at home on the opposite side may fall out from the window. Great. Interesting phrase. So something as creative as this. Guys, any more interesting examples? Будут ли еще примеры? Any more interesting examples? Guys, no more? Okay, let's continue. Guys, I would like to give you three sentences and you will tell me why I have used exactly this word. Guys, any ideas why I have used need? Why not must? Why not may? Why not have to? Why not should? Why exactly need? Aha. Roman, can you try to write in English? Understandable, but I want to listen and to watch you writing in English. It's correct, yes, of course, but when you say I need to work, it's your own choice. So it is your own choice. You say I need to work. This is your own choice. When somebody says to you, you need to work, this is their choice. So in this case, sister makes this choice. Oh, selection. When we have the choice. Yes, when you have the choice, of course, absolutely. We need to use this word need. Okay, what can you tell me about this one? Guys, who can say like this? And is it possible to use the word should in this situation? Roman, can you explain yourself? What do you mean, deprecated rule? Roman, have you googled the word deprecated? Вы его гуглили, это слово deprecated? I would like to read for you the explanation of the word. The explanation of the word is express disapproval of. Выступать против, протестовать, возражать и резко осуждать. Where do you have the word устаревшее? If you want to speak about устаревшее, we use the word obsolete usually. But as I understood, you are disapproving of this sentence. Вы против него выступаете. Вы против фразы she should go to the cafe to eat. Хорошо. If I use this phrase, how will you understand it? If I say to you, my daughter should go to the cafe to eat, how will you understand me? No, when we speak about this word should means следует. So I say ей следует пойти в кафе, чтобы покушать. For example, because at home we don't have any food and she should go to cafe to eat. Because maybe her father or her mother is at home or maybe is too lazy to cook or maybe at work. So he or she cannot cook anything. In this case, she needs to go to the cafeteria or to the cafe to eat. You always confuse these words. When we speak about the word should, guys, translate for me the word should. Переведите для меня слово should, please. We need to take into this matter now. Translate this word for me. I will leave you for a second. I will have to turn on the lights. Guys, I'm back. Can you translate the word should? Yuri, you have made a mistake. The word should means следует. It's like do you know what a diagram is? Знаете слово диаграмма, да? So speaking about the lowest step, somewhere here we have the word should. Then we go a little bit up above, and there you have must. So must should be. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry, my mistake. Must. Must should be there. If you go a little bit up above, or probably to the top, you will see the word have to. It's a combination. It's like a phrase. You have the word have to, the phrase. And speaking about this phrase is on the top. So you have the word should, it means следует. You have the word must, which means должен. And we have the word have to, which means обязан. Speaking about three modal verbs which we use here. Tell me please, after should, do we use to? Can I say like this? Or I simply should do like this. Which one is correct? Should to do the ironing or should do the ironing? Should do the ironing without to, should. Yes, without to, guys. Of course, it's a modal verb. After modal verb, we don't use anything. We don't use anything at all. The same with must, the same with have to. After have to, you have this to. It's a phrase, so you cannot break it. If we speak about have to, it's like a sphere. You cannot break it. You cannot break it up. So speaking about this have to, it always goes together. Always. And now I would like to ask you, you need to feel the difference between these two words, must and this phrase have to. Can you give me a phrase with must? Guys, give me a phrase using must. Give me something, anything. Okay, in this case, I will do it. Роман, can you correct your sentence? Звучит очень, I can say trivial. Я должен помыть тарелку после есть. It sounds a little bit trivial. Roman, can you modify it? It sounds a little bit too simple. A little bit too simple. He must pick up his sister from school. I must wash the plates, or I must wash my plates, or I must wash plates after eating. This time is better. He must pick up his sister from school. Excellent. Okay, great. And give me the situation with have to. Can you give me any phrases which are possible for using here? Guys, give me anything with have to. I have to eat, I have to work too well if I want to get increase. After you eat your plates. Yuri, I have to work well if I want to get increase. In this case, it's better. She has. Maria, speaking about English, we don't have the same words. We don't have the same words. You cannot simply translate the phrase from Russian into English. It's impossible. So speaking about this phrase, if you want to translate it exactly from Russian, it's impossible. You need to say something else. We don't have the word хвосты in English. It's impossible. We have this word, of course, but we are speaking about like animals, about, I don't know, mostly about animals and birds. So she has to, I don't know, to close her gaps, or I don't know, to make it up, or I don't know, to clean your, I don't know, to clean your disasters area or something like that. But do not use this word all the tales of your studies. But the phrase otherwise she will not be allowed to pass the exams, it's interesting, yeah. But we don't have this word tails when we speak about exams. It's a little bit strange to say like this. I hope you understand it. Great, guys, interesting. Let's speak about the negative side. When we speak about mustn't, do you have any ideas what we mean if we speak about mustn't? Нельзя, never. For example, this is the situation when you need to use mustn't. You mustn't smoke here, otherwise you will be arrested. Like you don't have other choice. If you smoke, you will not be able to say, please, please set me free. No, it's impossible. If you smoke here, you will be arrested. Uh, Something else which I wanted to tell you. When we speak about mustn't, you cannot influence on this situation. So, for example, when you say, I don't know, do you know that in the United States, if we're speaking about punishment, you mustn't punish your children because your child can go to the police officer and he will say that my father or my mother has punished me and you will be punished by the government. So you mustn't punish your children. I mean, beating them, screaming at them. You need to be polite and probably you need to be calm. So you cannot influence. Like if this parent mustn't do something, it's impossible for you to change the situation. Guys, any questions? Okay, and let's compare it to don't have to. Speaking about this phrase, guys, don't have to. What do you know about this phrase? If mustn't means нельзя, what does this one means? Don't have to. When you say, for example, I don't have to work, what does it mean? Yes, Nikolai, I agree with you, of course. When you say I don't have to work, it means я не обязан. I can if I want to, but I don't have to. In this case, you speak about a situation when, maybe my wife is working, maybe my husband is working, so I don't need to work at all. It's not important for me. I don't need to do it. Like, it's not really important. Okay, guys, now I would like to ask you. I will give you a little task and ask you to do it now. Give me a second. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Yeah. Guys, can you see now the sharing of my screen? Guys, can you see it? Brilliant. So guys, I would like to ask you, you see exactly this page, yes? Must not or don't have to, right? I would like to ask you to help me. The first phrase, you don't have to unplug the computer while it is turned on, or you mustn't unplug the computer while it is turned on. Which one is correct? Let's check. Brilliant. The second one. You live in Canada to study at the University of Victoria. You can take a course by internet. B. Great. Number 3. Mustn't. Oh, this would mean that you are not allowed to pass the test. There isn't a test to ride a bicycle. So you don't have to pass a test to ride a bicycle. Unfortunately, guys, number 4. You don't have to buy the textbook for this course. You can borrow mine, or you mustn't. For A, 5B. Okay. Okay. What about number 6? 6A, I see. Okay, number 7. 7A. Okay. Number 8. 9A, 9A, I see. What about 8? 8A. And what about number 10? 10A, I see. Great. Guys, no more questions. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great. So, we have succeeded. Excellent. Любовь, questions? We have done the task. Okay, brilliant. Guys, as usual, I need to show you some kind of a video because we usually watch one during the lesson of ours. So let's try to watch one right now. Guys, I would like to give you this video for watching. Just give me a second. I really hope you will find it interesting. Guys, good luck. Watch it and after we will talk about it.
Modal verbs. Type modal verbs. Examples: ability, permission, advice, obligation, possibility, can, could. David can speak 3 languages. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. Can, could, or may. Can I sit in that chair, please? Could I open the window? May I borrow your dictionary? Should. You should visit your dentist at least twice a year. You should try to lose weight. Must or have to. I must memorize all of these rules about tenses. You have to take off your shoes before you get into the mosque. Might, may, could, or can. It looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Richard may be coming to see us tomorrow. Modal verbs asking permission. Modal verbs asking permission. Informal. Can. Can I borrow your pen for a minute? Can I speak to John Wilson? Polite. Could. Could I please have a glass of beer? Could I open the window? Formal. May. May I ask a question, please? May we go home now? Polite. Would. Would you mind if I asked you something?
Any more questions? Guys, after watching this video, do you have any more questions to me? Anything which is not clear? Любовь, please. Okay, so Любовь, remember, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? No, I don't. Guys, we need to practice asking questions because as I see, we have some problems. Can you please write to me a question using present perfect tense? Like we have some problems creating these questions. So may you please give me one question in present perfect tense? Please create it accordingly to its tense. Guys, give me something. Guys, questions in present perfect tense. Do you have anything to tell me? Have you been to the shop? Okay, great. Don't forget to use today or this week or this month. Okay, great. Guys, give me any question using the word may. Give me a phrase, give me a question. using the word may. We need to revise this word. So please give me something using this word may. May I go home? But you are at home now. Great, excellent. Can you make a question using the phrase have to? Guys, please give me a phrase using the phrase, give me a question using the phrase have to. Guys, anything using have to? Does he have to? Roman, what do you mean the word execute? Исполнять? Accomplish. But execute is okay. If you have found it on the internet, it's perfect. Okay, guys, two more questions. Give me please a question using present continuous tense with the word, let's say, no, without any examples. Just give me a question using the tense present continuous. What is he doing now? Great. Maria, anything else which you can tell me? Do you remember what you should have done today in chemistry? Excellent. Okay, guys, and the last question which I have to you. Can you please give me a question using past continuous tense? Or maybe you don't know it, so give me some kind of a question using the tense past simple. Past simple or past continuous. If you know past continuous, like you know how to create it, please give me the question using past continuous. If you feel that you have some problems with it, give me a question using past simple. Please, guys, do it. Had you, oh, Raman, no. Did you do your homework yesterday? You cannot use had in past simple. You have almost used past perfect tense. У вас почти получился past perfect. But we don't need to use past perfect when we talk about the past. Like past simple is connected with did. So you need to use did you do your homework yesterday? It will be much, much better. Raman, anything else? Or you are trying to rephrase it, paraphrase it, and write it down again? In this case, Роман, вы его как бы недоиспользовали. It will be better. Had you done your homework yesterday before your sister came home? Great, but we haven't studied it yet. So great, you have tried, excellent, and thank you for saying yes. Did, do, did, done, of course. Have, had, do, did, done. Guys, maybe you have some questions to me because we need to finish the webinar of ours. Like our lesson has always like I would say has almost been finished. So if you have any questions to me, you can ask. Like, do you have any questions? As I see nothing. Yes, so nothing special. So guys, in this case, I would like to thank you for the lesson, say bye-bye to you, and I would say see you on Wednesday. If you don't mind, we can part, so bye-bye and see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.